Today, we're going to talk about using a builder's preferred lender to buy your new construction home. You maybe have seen where they advertise, hey, use our preferred lender and you'll get $5,000 or $3,000 towards your closing costs, right? Yeah, you've seen it. So today we're going to talk about that and if that is maybe your best option when you're buying that new construction home, and we're going to do it right now. Stay tuned. Okay, welcome back everyone. So let's dive right in. So you are ready to move forward with that new construction home purchase, and you may want to go with the builder's preferred lender to get that $3,000 in closing costs so that you don't have to bring that $3,000 to closing from your own pocket. So if you want to start out with the builder's lender, great, check it. Start the pre-qualification process with them, get to know them, and see what they're going to offer. They will issue you an amount you're approved up to, what type of interest rate, but also make sure that you look at the APR, the annual percentage rate. And that's basically your interest rate plus any fees. So that's really important to know that. So that way then you can turn around and basically what we call in the industry of shop rates, or check with other professionals in the mortgage industry to see what they can offer you. It may turn out that this person that's not the builder's lender may be giving you a better interest rate and a better APR. And over a 30-year mortgage, you end up saving way more money than getting that little $3,000 or $5,000 upfront cost paid for. So it's very important that you know these numbers, and that when you are comparing, you're comparing apples to apples to see if it's the right or the best situation for you as a buyer to choose who you want to go with. Another important part of this process when you're deciding if you want to use the builder's preferred lender is making sure that you like the lender and that you have a good working relationship. So just a little personal testimony, when my husband and I were building our house, we decided to start the process off with the builder's lender. We were like, well, let's just see what he has to offer. Let's see if the numbers do make sense for us to go this route. And hey, if we can get $3,000 or $5,000 or whatever it was at the time, I don't remember. But if we can get that extra money towards our closing costs covered by the builder, then great, let's try it. So we did, but it was not a good working relationship. We just felt that lender at the time was not really being honest and forthcoming with information, didn't really want to disclose the APR, which they really can't do that. So that was very off-putting. And there were just some other things along the process. We just felt like, this just isn't a good working relationship. And even if the numbers would have worked out, which in our case they didn't, it made way more sense for us at the time to go with a different lender, and that's what we did. But it just didn't make sense just from a working standpoint, right? So you as the buyers, you need to make sure that you can work well with that lender, that you trust them, that they are answering your calls, your emails, even your texts. If you have that kind of relationship with your lender, you just want to make sure that you feel like you're being taken care of in the process and that they are delivering that service. In our case, at that time, we did not feel like that. We were not getting that service. And so we chose to go somewhere else. And that person did take care of our needs and got us a better interest rate. And it just worked out better for our family. Last tip on this topic is you don't have to use the builder's lender. You can choose whomever you want to use. And that's just really important to know that in the process, that you have some say in the process. That's, a good feeling to know when you're buying your home, that you can choose who you want to work with. And, maybe you want to support a family member or a good friend. That's important too, to be able to have that flexibility or that option to choose to work with who you want to work with when you're buying your home. That's just my last little tip on the topic. I hope you found this useful. I hope that when you are buying that new construction home, if you have any questions, you just give me a call. I'm happy to help. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Please make sure to like and subscribe if you're not already subscribed to my channel. I'll be dropping videos every week. And thanks so much for tuning in. See you next time.